Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches, Texas is celebrating 60 years in business. Where have you been? And since the untimely passing of the late great Sterling Bradley, the next generation of Bradleys have kept things rolling at Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches, Texas. Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches is the best collision shop in Southeast Texas, bar none. Bradley's Collision Center does it all. No job is too big or small. Now 3 generations of Bradleys have carried on that legacy of professionalism that was started almost 60 years ago. Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches is home of your I-Car Gold Class professionals in Southeast Texas. The Gold Class designation lets you know that a collision repair shop has trained technicians who know how to repair your vehicle properly. In the United States, only 11% of collision repair centers have achieved I-Car Gold certification. Of course, everything changes in life, but one thing has remained constant since the Bradley family started Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches, Texas, way back in 1962. You can still trust that they'll get the job done with fairness, expertise, and precision. Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches, Texas is celebrating 60 years in business. Where have you been? Bradley's Collision Center is an award-winning shop serving all of Southeast Texas since 1962. And it has been family-owned and operated by the Bradley family of Port Neches since the very beginning. Each and every one of their customers are treated like friends and family while receiving expert service. Bradley's Collision Center, 2639 Knoll Street in Port Neches, Texas. Call them at 722-9391.
King of the road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk, Texas fabulous flashback. Bradley's Collision Center has served thousands of very satisfied customers since 1962, and Sterling has always had a passion for classic and high-performance machines.
This little car we race occasionally, it's a alcohol A-Alter dragster. We run out Evadale, Houston Speedway, play with. All the guys out in the shop, we all get together and race it, and it gives the guys something to do. We painted this car for especially just for Super Chevy. We won Super Chevy, best of color at Super Chevy in Houston, and also best of color in Dallas on it. But this was actually a car done just for Super Chevy.
Mike White of Beaumont is the proud owner of the 67 Corvette.
That's 3 different candies on top of a silver base. And it's a 2-tone candy paint job. And he's won 129 trophies with this car.
In fact, Mike recently won 5 awards for his 67 Corvette at the New Orleans Car Club show.
King of the road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk, Texas fabulous flashback. Since 2008, Honky Tonk, Texas in Silsbee has been serving up non-stop fun for Southeast Texas with live music and delicious adult beverages. Oh, and be ready to dance your butt off to the best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Of course, date night is every Thursday. And don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk, Texas in Silsbee has been serving it all up since 2008. Where have you been?